Welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here from the Charlton Advantage team. And we have 17 listings, big list, and probably one of the better ones we've seen in weeks. So I'm a little confused about this one here because they've got one listing, but they have two homes that they're selling. If you read the description, so these are stacked towns. So this door here goes to this and this level. And then you've got this main sort of, we'll call it ground level plus the basement. So if you look at the bedrooms, it's a 1 bedroom plus 2. So one on the main floor, 2 more downstairs. What I like about this floor plan is when you come in, you've got a living room. Now you walk right into the living room from that front door, but you have this living room, you've got a kitchen, and then you have a bedroom with a washroom. So for the most part, you have everything that you need on the main floor except for laundry. So people who want more of a one-story living could be perfectly happy in this kind of thing. So there's a good view of it right there. Front door, living area, and then you've got your bedroom off to the side, and then you've got your washroom too. So downstairs, 2 bedrooms, plus you've got another washroom downstairs. It works well for roommates too. I think about even somebody of retirement age and they have maybe a son or daughter with a kid who's maybe moving back in with them. All of those situations work really well with this floor plan. Now we've got a home on McDermott Way, 1235 square feet, fully painted, floors redone, everything else. This one's about 100 square feet smaller, but it has a finished basement, and they put it out at a very attractive price. Hardwood floors in here. It looks like this one's also been kind of dressed up and ready to go. You've got hardwood also up on the up on the second floor, which is something you don't see very often. And then there's some laminate flooring downstairs. Backyard looks pretty low maintenance. They've even done the blacktop on the driveway, which is one of those things that I believe is one of those low-cost, high-return improvements that makes sense for many, many people before selling. So this is our new home on Bennett Boulevard. We just launched it. To get a detached home, especially a 4-bedroom, for this kind of price under $700,000 is awesome. This is typically a price range where we see semis and townhouses. Now the next best thing to a double car garage is having 2 cars parking side by side in the driveway. And you can't do that with a lot of the models because the garage is too far forward. So this model has a flush garage with the front porch. So it allows somebody to do that. And inside, people would say things like, oh, well, it doesn't have carpet, or it doesn't have hardwood, it's got carpet. You're looking at, to replace all the carpet on the main floor is probably somewhere around maybe $5 a square foot for the hardwood. Call it another $2 to install it. So for $7 a square foot, then you multiply by the room measurements, and it's really, if you look at the big picture on this one, it's really very low cost. And you're still getting a 4-bedroom detached home. There it is upstairs. So there it is, 4 bedrooms, unfinished. Well, it says partly finished basement. There's a small office down in the basement. And you're also close to Hawthorne Village School. So the thing about that, if you look at school districts in Milton, so this area, Guardian Angels, is the Catholic school, which is the second-ranked school in all of Milton, and second-ranked Catholic school. The first 3 or 4 results are Catholic schools, and then the top public school is Hawthorne Village Public School, according to the Fraser Institute. So you have the 2nd and 4th place schools for all of Milton, including the 2nd place Catholic and the 1st place public. So I would argue that this school district might be the best one overall in all of Milton. Now, if you want a home that's around the same size as Bennett, you can go with something like this on Trudeau. What you're getting for essentially $60,000 more is you're getting a finished basement, and you're getting some of the finishes. I would almost rather say do some of that stuff yourself for the difference and do it exactly how you like it. But you've got crown moldings, pot lights, and some renovations up in the bathroom. They've also mentioned something in the description, because this area was the first phase that Mattamy built. So they've put in air conditioning, furnace, roof, garage door. They put a lot of money into this, which the trees are all grown out too. You're not far from Trudeau Park. You're just south of it. So this is I like this one a lot. And you might be able to do that same sort of side-by-side parking in this one. It's a long driveway with no sidewalk. So you can definitely do 1-2, but I'm wondering if you could do 1-2 side-by-side. Even something like this is a good option. $799 for a 2,200 square foot home. This is the right price for this one here. There's another one I think right now out for $825. This one's going to capture the attention, partly because there's a completely different price range you're dealing with. They've got some wainscoting down here. They've upgraded the trim, California shutters. This home looks worlds different with a 9-foot ceiling. This is only an 8-foot, but it's still got a lot of space. There's a big ensuite. It doesn't show it there too well, but solid, good street too. 2-car parking in the driveway, not the side-by-side, but it is nice to have that. Does it change the value? Not always. Usually not that much, but if you compare a bunch of homes in the same price range and this one has 2-car parking in the driveway, it makes a big difference. Now, if you up your budget by 20 grand, you get this one here, which is about 200 square feet smaller, but it has the double car garage. We are in Harrison for this one here. Most of the ones we've talked about up to this point in this list have been more east. This one's further west. And I've always liked this floor plan. I think it works for people that really like an open concept, kind of classic design. Dining room, family room, kitchen with an eat-in. That's it. That's what you're getting here. It's nice and simple. It's functional. Upstairs, you either get a 4-bedroom or you get a 3-bedroom plus a loft. Good finishes here. Now, you have an option, or whoever bought this home has an option. They either did a closet or they did a separate entrance on the side. They did a separate entrance here. If you close this off with a door, you have an opportunity to potentially have a in-law suite or a rentable basement. You always want to check with the town about the rules for there. But that's your 3 doors. Side entrance, garage door, basement door. Comes in very handy. And there you go. Here's the other thing. I talk about this all the time. Change your light fixtures. Get rid of the builder ones. It doesn't have to be super expensive. It makes a huge difference. Next one. I like the look of this one on Woodward. You've got even the hedges out front. Those are things that you don't see in the new areas. Even the mature growth on these trees. You just don't find it if the neighborhood's 2-3 years old. Lots of nice outdoor living spaces. Big porch right here. I don't know the exact size of this home. The family room looks a little bit small to me, so if there's a bit of a caution there, that would be it. This might be a home where you have kind of smaller rooms set up on the main floor, but you're still more than 2,500 square feet. You've got nice bathroom finishes. This area here looks really nice. It looks very private. A lot of times with the balcony is you have this and you're totally open to the rest of the world. Having this little area, putting a couple plants up here, it just makes it feel nice and private and a nice little kind of getaway. I like putting a home office in the rooms that have that walkout balcony. I think it makes a lot of sense for someone who's working from home all day. And then you've got a finished basement. You've got more living space in the back, kind of tucked away on a corner. And you're facing the side of this home right here. So you don't get a lot of interaction here. It's going to probably be pretty private from this place. And then there's a woodlot just over on the side right here. So it's nice. It just has a good vibe to this one. Now, last home of the day, I do like the one on Cathcart. I'll let you check that one out. 3288 Given Lane. This one's been promised to come out for a long time. There's a couple of areas in Milton, like the first one I think of is right across from E.C. Drury School. So you've got Halton, Donald Campbell Parkway. Those streets there, they're big lots. This is another street. So let me give you a bit of a history here. So Main Street used to come right across here. And so in fact, these homes were actually, they had Main Street addresses, and they redirected Main Street. And in between here, so these are the homes here. This is the house right there, the one that's being sold, 3288. This is all parkland right here. So this is the Sherwood Community Center that's going to be built right here. This is all escarpment protected land, and you're getting 3/4 of an acre lot, which you just don't find. Like, it's just, I think long term looking at this, you could say 1.4 million. An acre in Milton right now, with forgetting about the house or anything, is probably worth 1.2, 1.3. And so you're getting a house. Now, I don't know if I love the finishes inside here. I like that it has a pool. I'm not sure of the condition of the pool, because some of the shots of the pool look a little kind of grungy, but it's a ground source, so it's a geothermal heat, which typically is a very efficient form of heat. I've heard the numbers say that it's anywhere between 4 and 5 times as efficient as a gas furnace. So you'll want to look into that. It looks like it's baseboards, but that's probably connected to the heat pump. So anyway, so there's a lot of kind of architectural details here. It actually looks like a very big size. It mentions more than 3,000 square feet of space. Even if you value that at 100 a square foot, which is kind of on the low side, if you're looking at, coming in and improving it, you're probably 50 to 75 a square foot to really kind of gut the place. And the cost to rebuild is probably 150 to 200 a square foot these days. Obviously that can go up depending on quality, but the pool's worth something. You can see there's kind of little fuzziness or whatever it is in the back there. It's a little discolored, so it may need a new liner soon. And then that area right here, this is all, this area back here might be part of the house. It's hard to tell. On a 250 deep, I'm guessing the lot line's right here, and then the Sherwood Community Center and the community park is going to be right back there. And there it is. That, if you want that to be your backyard, so there you go. This is almost certainly part of the lot. Double car garage, 6 bedroom apparently too. So even if 2 families bought in on this, for whatever it is, 700,000 a piece, I think there's so much upside for this area. It's on municipal water. It does have gas, although if you've got geothermal, I don't know why you'd put gas in unless it's accessory. And there is septic. It may not be that way forever. They may actually do some servicing. But here's the thing. 3/4 of an acre. Basically, like, you're still in Milton. Like, that's like, these are all new homes right here. You're not out in the country or anything like that. I just think it's a huge opportunity. And the other thing is there's just not many of them. Even if you go downtown, the lots are 66 by 130. You're getting 4 old Milton lots on a property like this. That's pretty cool. Okay, so that's the list, and if you have any questions, reach out to us. If you want to see anything in this list, we're here for you. At the bottom of the emails, on the side over there, or up top, we've got tours, we've got guidebooks, we've got lots of ways that we can help you, so just let us know, and we're there for you. Okay, have a great weekend.